Todd never complains, right?
Right.
Right. That's why we always give him a couple of minutes to complain about something.
You're quasi-evil. You're semi-evil. You're the margarine of evil. You're the Diet Coke of evil. Just 1 calorie, not evil enough.
Hey, look, he can't always be happy. It's time for Todd's Daily Complaint.
I have 2 dogs, basset hounds. Julius Irving, MD, the oldest. He's 11. Dr. J. And then my youngest, Dallas. I didn't name her that. I would never curse her with such a name. I got her from someone else. She already had the name, so she kept it. Anyways, for years, I've lived in the same spot. And I let my old dog out in the backyard. He does his business. He walks back inside. The young dog is Houdini. She gets out no matter what I do. She finds a way to jump the fence, get under the fence. Had a tree that fell in my backyard, and she was climbing on the tree and then hopping over the fence. She's Houdini. So about once a month, she gets out, and I've got to go find her in the neighborhood, usually in the same spot. Last week, the dog gets out. I drive, I look around, I got the windows down, I'm trying to find Dallas. I see her on the porch at a neighbor's house, about, 5 or 6 houses down from mine. See her on the porch, a little boy, couldn't have been more than 7, 8 years old, petting her. She's licking his face and having a whale of a time, right? So now I got to walk out of the car and break the news to this child who's having fun with this dog. Hey, I need to get that dog and take it with me. So I pull into the driveway, I get out of the car, leash in tow. I'm going to put her on the leash and get her in the car to take her home. The child's mother, I'm assuming mother, could have been older sister, whatever, walks out of the house. Says, can I help you? And I said, I'm here to pick up my dog. She said, this is your dog? And I said, yes. My name is on the tag on the dog's collar. That's why we have those collars. The name on the tag.
Didn't
so
say
you
that
can.
To her.
Well, no, I didn't say
that.
But
yeah, you didn't say
she, she gave me the what fur. This is your dog? Yeah, it's my dog. So I called Dallas over. She runs to me. I put her on the leash, and immediately the kid starts crying. He says, you said we could keep her.
Oh!
Now, where does an adult who finds a dog with a tag on its collar with the name of the dog and the name of the owner get off telling an 8 or 9-year-old kid that they can keep the dog, knowing that the owner's going to come and find them and ruin that child's morning? I felt like a terrible person because this adult wasn't smart enough to realize that this dog belonged to somebody already.
Yeah.
What a terrible human being you are to tell your child they can keep a dog, knowing that minutes later the dog's probably going to be gone. The owner's going to come get him. And what a terrible human being you are for finding my dog and not calling my phone number that's on the leash or on the collar that says, if lost, call this number. You're horrible. If I find your dog with your address on it, you know what I'm going to do with your dog? I'll take it right back to you because I'm a great human being. That's what everyone should do. But why does someone do that, Zach? That kid went to school and probably had the worst day ever.
And that's a bummer.
I got a dog. No, you didn't. Give it back to the man. Horrible.
That is a bummer.
Could have taught your kid a lesson. When you find the wallet, you don't keep it. You find out whose it is and you return it. When you find the dog and it says a phone number and the name of the owner, you're not the owner. Return it.
Yeah, I think I have to agree with you on all counts. I'm trying to find a way to argue with you here, but yeah. Yeah. Well done.
Thank you.
That's right.
Not well done by that woman, though.
Yep. That woman just, she kind of screwed that whole thing up.
Also, turn your music down. It's too loud. Just kidding. Her music's not bad. I got a neighbor that plays some loud music.
You know
though.
what? I do too.
But you know what? The neighbor is older, like in her 50s and 60s, and it's like loud jazz music, and that doesn't bother me as much for some reason.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a little different when it's jazz, yeah.
But my thought is, I want to be mad, but she's like I think she's in her 60s, and she's over there partying. I mean, power to her.
You want to know?
I want to be 60 and play loud music.
You want to know what's funny? Is that I have, and I'm totally stereotyping here, so guilty as charged up front. Guy who lives next to me is, drives a Lexus. I don't know what he does. I've talked to him very rarely. I've talked to him sparingly. He's a nice guy, nice enough fellow. Drives a Lexus, comes home from work in a suit and tie. Looks at like he's in his late 30s, mid to late 30s, around our age, maybe just a smidge older, Todd. And he will come into his house and just blast hardcore rap. Just blast it. And it's totally, it's disconcerting. It's discombobulating. It's a total mind bleep. Like, you are so, like, he looks and sounds so sophisticated and well-spoken and soft-spoken in public. Then you get him in there, he's like, yeah, back up in that bleep with the resurrection.
You know, some of those lyrics in rap are some of the most thoughtful ones in all of music.
All right.
I mean, if you really thought he looked thoughtful and you were upset that he listened to music that made him feel less or look less thoughtful, he'd be listening to country music, let's be honest.
Oh. Come on now.
Drink a beer. There's a song called Drink a Beer. That's a thing.
It's got a great story behind it.
Let me guess.
It's in memory of his lost friend.
Oh, didn't see that one coming. A super sad story in a country song.
That's right. That's Todd's Daily Complaint, everybody. We got off on a tangent there about...
Yeah, the boys around here drinking the beers.